Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for April 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in April and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. And if you would like to get the special video series I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand Vimeos, my most recently recorded video series is my April 2023 Psychic Crystal reading for each sign of the zodiac. And that link is available down below in the description box in the Show More section. And you can also access it on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. You can select whatever zodiac sign you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, or somebody else's zodiac sign you're curious about, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. I cover all areas of life that I can possibly think of in those crystal readings, so if you haven't checked them out yet, you're missing out. There's going to be way more information available to you there, so I hope you'll get those Vimeo videos for April 2023. Now on to your Psychic Tarot reading for April 2023. So the first card you have, Leo, is the Queen of Rods. And this is a fire sign person. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is a fire sign. Obviously, this could be you because you're a Leo, but this could also be somebody else you're connected to. I feel like in April, you're going to be very forceful with your opinions and very forceful with your will, your will and your ideas. You may feel like you don't want to get taken advantage of. You may feel like you don't want to get taken for granted, manipulated, taken advantage of. These things may be cropping up for you recently that are inspiring you to feel this way in the month of April. Maybe this was going on in February, March, or even before that. And now in April, you're fed up with it. You're going to be very investigative, and some of you Leos are going to delve deep into secrets. And this could be other people's secrets. You may feel like, these people I'm dealing with, this boss or this company or this relationship, this person is keeping secrets, and I'm going to dig into them and find out just what they are and expose them, or just you want to find out. This could also be delving into secrets of the universe, of spirituality, of manifestation, of astrology, of, something else. It doesn't just have to be somebody else's secrets. It could be secrets of something that you are feeling driven to look into. You may also be the person that has to bridge the gap between two people that are fighting. These could be two people in your family, or it could be in friends or at work, or it could be in a club, group, or organization you belong to. As I say at the beginning of the readings, it's a general reading. So, you have to think about this, Leo. Who are you bridging the gap between? And I'm just going to say here too, these are predictions. So for some people, maybe they've already happened because that is the nature of psychic predictions. But if I'm saying it now and it's not resonating with you, well, it may not have happened yet. And you're going to find yourself bridging, being the bridge That could be like being the mediator or the facilitator of the two people to find peace in some situation you find yourself in April or maybe even later on. You may also be very fixated on watching how people are spending money. If you own your own business, this could be how your employees are spending their money. If you have kids or you have a significant other and you're not totally approving of what they're spending their money or how they're spending their money, what they're spending their money on, you may be very scrutinizing of how money's being spent. You may also be looking and questioning how money's being spent in your own country through elected officials. You may be like thinking like, I don't agree with how they're spending our money, our tax dollars. You may have a problem with that or be watching it very carefully. So the next card you have in your reading is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a water sign person. This is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's a water sign. It could be you if you're born on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. This is somebody that looks like, for some of you, is going to bring in news and information to you. If you hire a private investigator, they may be a water sign person. Or if you're having somebody do investigative work, checking somebody's background, or digging into maybe hiring a forensic attorney, or that would dig into a company or somebody's expenditures or secrets, especially financial secrets, they may be a water sign person that you're hiring. They could be a Pisces sun, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio sun, moon, or rising sign. This could also be somebody that's talking to you about change. It could be a landlord. It could also be a business partner or a spouse that wants you to change the facility. So if you work at a business or if you work at a company or business and a new boss or the boss wants to change the facility where you work in some way, they could be coming and talking to you about it. This could also be if you own your own business and you're talking to contractors. This could be a contractor about upgrading or doing improvements or changing the facility of the business you own. This could also be if you rent a place, a home, a business, or whatever. The landlord may be telling you, we are changing this facility. That comes up here strongly. And remember, whenever the court cards come up, the people cards, they're going to mean multiple things. I mean, all the cards mean multiple things, but especially the people cards. It's not going to be straight down the line, make sense to all of you exactly one definition here. This could be somebody that also wants to make a marked change in something and they want you to do things their way. So again, this could even be a spouse, a boss, a contractor, a landlord. That's what it feels like the most to me are the possibilities here. But so they may say, or it could even be an accountant, a tax lawyer, a bookkeeper, a financial advisor, and they may be saying, look, this is what needs to happen. It'll bring you the best financial results, or it'll produce the best success and results for you. I want you to do things my way. That doesn't mean you have to agree with it, Leo. You could say, screw that. I don't agree with that. I'm not doing that. You could say that. You could end a lease, end a relationship, move out of a building, quit a business, whatever it is, quit a company that you work for. Like you may decide not to go along with it. I don't know what you're going to choose here. I feel at the very least you're going to give it a great deal of thought and you're going to be pondering it. I'm not feeling like, oh, you're totally pro doing this, or you're totally con doing it. I just get right now with this energy, you are going to completely be pondering it. So the next card you have in your reading, you have another court card, another people card here. You have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Again, this could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an earth sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. I see some of you depositing money into an account, and I feel like it's big money, or the account you're depositing it into has big money. This could be a retirement fund, a checking account. It could be an IRA, like I said, retirement fund, or in some other type of particular specific account. And I feel like something you're doing, something you've planned and are working on in April, or you may have already planned it in February, January, February, or March, has a quick turnover of money. And you're getting a lot of money, and this money you earned, you're depositing. So if you're in sales, you may have made a lot of sales and gotten a big commission check. If you own your own business, maybe you ran a special or created something new, and this was some of your products or services or both, and it was highly popular, and you had a big turnover of sales, one after the other. It went very quickly, and now you have a big chunk of money and you're depositing it into something. It could also be maybe something to do with the stock market or cryptocurrency, possibly, where I don't follow cryptocurrency. I really don't. So I don't know. Can you make money really quickly, turnover of fast money in crypto? Maybe you can. I don't know. Stock market, sometimes you can. So whatever it is, you've made some kind of quick turnover of money and you are depositing this money somewhere. That is what comes up the strongest from this card. So in many ways, this Knight of Pentacles, even if you don't have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an earth sign, I feel for many of you this is representative of you. If you have some kind of contract with an earth sign person, or if this is you and your rising sign, moon sign, or cusp sign, I feel like there's going to be a breach of contract. You could be breaching the contract. They could be breaching the contract. There could also be a breaking of a contract with an earth sign person, or you could be representative of the earth sign person breaching or breaking the contract. And there's going to be legalities that are going to swirl around it. So perhaps if you had a landlord that's like, we're changing this place, and you're like, I'm out of here, they may be holding you to your lease. It could be something like that. Or if you were in a relationship and your partner is like really big on changing the relationship, and you're like, you know what, you've changed a lot. I'm not into what's going on here. I'm breaching this marital contract. I'm breaking it. I'm out of here. And then there could be legal matters that ensue around it. And before I move on to the next card, I just want to remind you that I have another new video series that's available for my Vimeo on-demand videos, and it's my What's Lucky and New for You in 2023 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. These were really interesting this year. Some years I find them more strong than others. This year I really was impressed with the messages that came through in the What's Lucky and New for You in 2023. So I hope you'll check that out. You may really, really, truly want to get your sun sign and your rising sign in this series. Sometimes I have people ask me, what should I get? I would go by what resonates with you on my YouTube readings over on Vimeo. If you only want to buy one series and you don't want to get both your rising and your sun sign or your moon sign, I would go by what resonates with you the strongest over a period of time that you've been watching my videos on YouTube based on what you want to get on the Vimeo videos. So the link for that, What's Lucky and New for You in 2023 videos series, is that link's down below in the description box, and it's also over on my website, theluckymermaid.com videos page. So now on to card number 4. You have the moon, and the moon is a card that symbolizes secrecy. It could be secrecy and deception in romance. It could be romance by itself. It could be something is an illusion, like, so choose wisely from the illusions around you. It could also indicate your psychic ability and your intuition is strongly increasing when the moon shows up. You may feel strongly like you have to complete something, that something is not totally finished. And it's something like you want to take your time, you want to perfect it, you want to make it as nice as possible. And it could lead you to some other crazy scheme or idea or new project idea. When whatever you're working on, you're going to be coming up with and thinking about the next thing that you're going to embark on and do, or that you want to do. You may feel that there has been somebody that has been holding back information from you. This could be your significant other. It could be a friend. It could be, somebody that you do some kind of business with or work with. It could even be a client or customer. You may also feel very inspired to take things out that have been in storage or in an attic or in a basement or in a storage unit or at somebody else's house and refurbish it, fix it, and repurpose it. It could be a piece of furniture. It could be some technology. It could be a vehicle, anything that you would have the ability to refurbish it. Or you could pay somebody else to refurbish it. But I see you taking something out that's been dormant somewhere and refurbishing it and restoring it and repurposing it. Some of you your intuition is going to be very strong in April and maybe even all the way through till the end of May, and you're going to catch somebody in a lie. You may try to get them to come clean about the lie, either directly, or you may use subterfuge and coercive methods to try to get them to admit their lie. If they admit it, you're going to yell at them. I don't see you like, oh, okay, you admitted it. It's okay. No, you're going to be mad. You're going to be mad about this lie. You could find that somebody has been draining or sucking the life out of a bank account or out of a person. It's kind of a weird thing to explain, or out of a situation. So you have to think about that one, Leo. That's a thinker. So your last card of your reading for this tarot reading for April of 2023, you have Temperance. And Temperance is having patience. It's also alchemy, where God is working through you in what you're doing, thinking, creating, and saying. I do feel, though, even though I get you getting mad at somebody that lied, if you can expose the lie or get them to admit it, I do feel here that you are trying to have better control of your emotions, your reactions, and your temper. You're definitely, I don't know what is going on, Leo, but you are definitely feeling like something is not right. Something is off to you. Something's fishy going on. And you're going to, either from your own logic and sense of smarts and reasoning, are going to sense it. And this is going to make you want to get to the bottom of it. Or it's your psychic ability and your intuition kicking in and picking it up, or maybe even both. I feel like you're also becoming more spiritual, and you may be doing a lot of prayer in the month of April, and maybe even through till the end of May. You may not be totally happy with the dynamic of a relationship that you're involved in and that you want to see it change. Now, when I say the dynamic of a relationship, if your mind automatically goes to a love relationship, that could be. But it could also be the dynamic of a relationship with one of your kids or your parents or a parent or a sibling or a friend. Like, it's not necessarily for all of you going to be a romantic relationship, but I see you dissatisfied or unhappy with the dynamic between you and another person in some relationship sense, and you would like to see it change. And you're going to be making pointed comments, direct and pointed comments. So again, even though this is temperance, right? This is patience. And I do feel like you're going to try to control your temper, did come up here. But yet, not to contradict what I'm saying here, I do, as I've said earlier in this reading, I do feel like you're going to be very direct. So if you think something seems wrong or you find anything out that's not true, or, you know, sometimes there's lies of omission. You know, people can leave details out, or, you know, they think they're not lying because they're just not telling you something. That's the oldest trick in the book. I know that personally for sure because I've experienced it from someone dramatically. That was something that they always did. And it's like kind of devious. It's tricky. But I feel like you're going to sense this. Either somebody's leaving info out, so therefore they don't think they're lying, or telling you half-truths. Could be that. So just be on the lookout for that, Leo, because it does come up here strongly for you in this reading. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Leos to work with, use, and wear in the month of April of 2023. You got Goldstone, which is really interesting because I do kind of, when I look at this, it makes me think of Leo. It's got the sparkly bits in it. And I don't get this stone too much. It doesn't come up that often. So you got it. And Goldstone is ambition. It assists in attaining goals. It's a symbol of ingenuity, ambition, and drive, and also of power. Goldstone reduces tension, revitalizes, and encourages a positive attitude. It's a grounding stone and secures the root chakra. Goldstone also brings in transformation, alchemy, strength, and gives a sense of safety and stability. It's a stone that's going to make you jump to action, taking action, and inspiring you to take action in April. It's also going to help you separate the forest from the trees, like to really see things really clearly. It's definitely going to drive up in you where you want to march to the beat of your own drummer. So where you don't want to follow the crowd, don't want to go along, wanting to do things your own way, it's going to really accelerate that in you. It's also going to be a good gemstone to help you problem solve, get to the root of problems and sort things out. So this makes sense to me why it would be a good gemstone for you for April based on this reading that came up here. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way, you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, you can access my most recently recorded series by clicking on the links down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page, and there you can see all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you can just select whatever zodiac sign you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else you want to know about sign. You just click on that, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. So my most recently recorded video series is my psychic crystal readings for the month of April 2023. It's a continuation or an expansion of the psychic tarot readings that I'm doing here on YouTube, and I am looking at every single area of life that I can think of to look into in the crystal. So if you haven't checked them out yet, you may want to, because they are chock full of messages and predictions for whatever month we're in, and now we're in April. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2023 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are now available on Vimeo. I thought these were very dynamic videos. I hope you'll decide to check them out. It's always good to hear what's going to be lucky and new in whatever year we're in, so I hope you'll check them out. Also, my Saturn in Pisces Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, those predictions start in March of 2023 and go all the way until the end of May 2025. So that's 2.5 years of messages and predictions. Saturn has finally left Aquarius and is going to go into, and has gone into Pisces. So you may want to watch your sun sign and your rising sign in that series. Also, if you're curious to see what's happening in the area of love and romance for you, you could get my big love readings for 2023 for singles and couples. You may want to watch the entire video. The first half of the video is for the single people of your sign. The second half of the video is for the coupled people of your sign, but there will be crossover in those messages. So I would watch the entire videos that you get over there on that. Also, I did 2 video series this year for the new year of 2023. First, I did the new year 2023 psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. There's 16 cards in total, and the videos are running over 40 minutes long in each video. Lots of information and messages there. Also, this year I decided to add a new video series for the new year because people had requested it off and on over the 8 years I'm almost 9 years here on YouTube. I've gotten requests for this, and this year I did psychic crystal readings for the new year of 2023 to cover the entire year. It's been an extremely popular series. Lots of positive feedback about the new year, the psychic crystal readings for this new year of 2023. You may want to look into those. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot Spread, 7-card spread tarot readings are available on Vimeo. They're for 2022 and 2023. I don't know what it is about those Horseshoe Tarot Spreads, but it probably sells one of the highest of all the video series I do on Vimeo, so you may want to check them out. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and also on my Pamela Georgel community page on YouTube. I write about 5 paragraphs of messages and predictions using either a tarot card, an oracle card, or occasionally my crystal. And many people find these messages, some of them or all of them, resonate with them. You may also find they resonate with you. So I hope to see you over there on my social media pages. And please know the scamming accounts are back again in full force. And if you are getting contacted by somebody that is that's an imposter of me, they've used my images, they've, taken my name and either misspelled something or added a dot, especially on Instagram is really where they're doing it the most. Please know it's not me. I do not follow my followers on Instagram to avoid this. And I do not solicit anyone in social media for a private reading. The only way I will ever contact you if you want a private reading, you would have had to ask to be on my wait list, which is now closed as of 2018. I haven't added anybody to the wait list, but I still add people to the cancellations list. So you either are on my cancellations list or on my wait list and you have written me and asked to be on it. That's the only way you are ever going to get a contact from me to see if you want a private reading. I don't have WhatsApp and I'm not on Telegram either. So please know, don't fall for it, because they're trying to scam you for money, and they may be also trying to scam you for your personal information. So be very, very careful about any scammers about. It's it's outrageous. It's going on to proportions. I don't know why they don't get taken down. Even when people report these accounts, they still seem to be there. Can't explain it, don't know why. But also, if you want to help support the readings I do here and the work I do on YouTube, you can make a donation to my channel. There's a link down below. All the video series I have linked down below. It is connected to PayPal. Your donations do mean a lot to me, and they do help me a lot. So thank you so very much for that. So I hope you have an absolutely awesome April, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.